You're tuned in to your favorite pod, cause the people wanna know, is the mic still on? I'm saying.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Is the Mic Still On podcast. Kenneth B. Inge here. Glad to have you guys with us. And we are definitely about to get into well, first and foremost, we did a live show last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you guys
it was fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we had a good time. Make sure you guys catch us live on Is the Mic Still On? Is the Mic Still On? YouTube.com/Is the Mic. YouTube.com/Is the Mic. Yeah. No, is the Mic Still On? Shit. The next live show we're looking at the 23rd. Yeah, August 23rd. So we're going to get that scheduled. So make sure you guys don't miss out. But a bit of a shorter show today. We have a live about Spider-Man, and that will be on the Frames Per Second. Brand new day. It's the talk of the town. Everybody's talking about it. Doing crazy numbers. So, so definitely make sure you guys go check that out, or check out Frames Per Second, and you can subscribe to that wherever you get your podcasts, and of course on YouTube you're going to want to go back and rewatch the live. So just a couple of things we're going to talk about: tips of birthday parties, prediction markets, checking out hotels, rap music declining due to right-wing conspiracy. Okay, that's going to be interesting, and maybe this last one about fictional black businesses that we wish were real. But before we do, we always start off with our fun facts.
All righty. Did you guys know that burpees, like the exercise, they're named after a real person? That exercise that is called a burpee is named after Royal H. Burpee. You know what a burpee is? You know?
I know it's isn't that where you're doing a push-up, then you do this? Isn't that a burpee?
Yeah, push up, then jump, then squat, then, same thing.
Yeah, I don't do all that.
I've done them, but that's a lot.
It is a lot. All right. The word decimate's deadly origin. Yes, decimate originally did mean to kill every 10th man. Our earliest record of this specific meaning comes with the late 1500s. However, by the 1600s, it's acquired the broader meaning of to severely damage or destroy.
That's interesting. DECA.
Yeah,
DEC. I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
O'clock is actually just a short way of saying three specific words. O'clock is a contraction of the word of the words of the clock. Clock comes from the medieval Latin clocca, which means bell. Church towers would ring bells to mark the passing hours. Cloak means to come from clocka, as the garment takes the bell-like shape around the body. So o'clock is where are hours? Why are hours? Hours. And that's it.
All right.
All right. Here's a fun fact that I found a few months back, but I didn't bring it up here because there wasn't a lot of information on it. But are y'all familiar with Sam Tunick? All right. Sam Tunick is an Atlanta resident, and he is also an American citizen. He's a white man. Okay? Sam Tunick is a white man. And he was returning home from traveling abroad, and he got flagged for secondary inspection, which I've been flagged for this before. They try to tell you that it's random. I don't see how it's random because it's happened to me like 3 times, and I don't even fly that much. But they say it's random. But U.S. Border Patrol agents pulled him aside and demanded that he give them his phone. They went through his belongings. And then when they had his phone, they said, you need to give us the password so we can go through your phone. Turns out he was actually on a list of people that were being watched for terrorist activity. What is that terrorist activity, you might ask? Well, he is an anti-Cop City activist. Has he broken any laws? Not that any of us know of, but he was still placed on a list. Here's the funny thing. He was taken into custody and charged with a felony. That felony could land him in prison for 5 years. What was a felony, you might ask? Well, when they told him to give them the password to his phone, he gave them a password. But what the password is it's a duress word. And what that does is when you enter it, it resets everything on your phone.
Wow.
So his phone was completely wiped when the Border Patrol agents got it. And they were so fucking pissed off, they went ahead and they took him into custody. The charge is destruction of property to prevent seizure, which means if the government's trying to take your property and you destroy it, they can charge you with this. Again, all of this was due to his participation in anti-Cop City activity. And all this was possible because, I don't know if y'all knew this, and this is also the fun fact, if you are at Atlanta Hartsfield Airport, which is an international hub, basically, you have diminished rights there because they consider that a border. I didn't know that part. So I found this to be actually pretty interesting. You don't have the same quote-unquote rights as a U.S. citizen if you are there flying in. They can consider this, well, this is a border between here and Jamaica, here and wherever the fuck you were flying from. So they can do basically anything they want, including taking your phone and trying to access it. Now, this is the stuff that I want everyone to pay attention to because this is what I did when I flew abroad. If you are traveling abroad, and for those uncultured heathens, abroad means traveling outside the United States, leave your actual day-to-day phone at home. Do not bring your regular phone. If you have the means, get a burner phone. Get a cheap burner phone. Only reason I did this is because I was paranoid about losing my phone. Get a cheap phone and take that with you. Get a phone that's not connected to any of your data. Turn off your Face ID. Turn off fingerprint unlock. And when you're in the airport, be careful about entering your password because there's cameras everywhere. Now, a lot of y'all might say, well, I don't do anything that's crazy on my phone. I don't send any weird messages. There was a guy from, I believe, Norway who was recently hemmed up at the airport and they would not let him enter because he had a meme on his phone that they deemed to be a terrorist meme. There was also, I told y'all, this is a few months back, there was a podcaster named Hassan Piker who was held up in a room for hours as they interrogated him on his feelings about Trump. So all of this stuff sounds crazy and conspiracy theory-ish, but I'm telling you, it is actually happening. It's actually happening. So heed my words if you want, or if you don't want. But when I travel abroad, I do not bring my day-to-day phone. I bring a phone that is not connected to any of my data. Or if you want to, you can bring your phone, wipe it when you get to the airport. Completely wipe it. So the only thing that's on there is a couple of phone numbers. That's it. So there you go.
I didn't know you have to give them your password.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Okay.
But they
you
just
going
kept.
to jail if you don't.
You're just going to be held up there forever because he demanded a lawyer multiple times and they said no because they don't have to. Because again, your rights are pretty much gone when you're there. But yeah, he didn't have to give him his passcode, but they just kept, demanding it. So eventually he was like, okay, fine. It's cat dick. And they type in cat dick and his phone gets erased. Now, they, of course, said that they were, I got to throw this part in there just in case this part comes back as true, which I'm sure it won't. But the pigs said that they were hemming him up because he was suspected of having CP on his phone.
Oh, okay.
Which I highly doubt. I'm sure it was because of his activity with Cop City. But,
Well, anybody have a best thing saying? Okay. I do have one. It's going to be interesting. It's not a good thing, but I am starting to see people raise the alarm about Trump's mental health. Thank God. a lot of this stuff is going to be buried, but it was an article I was reading.
Hopefully it'll be buried soon.
Yeah, that pointed to other articles. It was on LGBTQ Nation. What?
Nothing.
It was the headline, Mike.
All right.
So anyway, but they were pointing to other like instances of link backs to other articles, citing other sources about like him talking about they're talking about his health, and I'm like, and we see these things. He'll get up there, and there were multiple instances of him like mispronouncing the states of countries and getting that stuff mixed up. Mm-hmm. There was one video of him not walking in a straight line, which
shit, I don't walk in the straight line.
Yeah, I was like, y'all.
And you thought they spoke Mandarin in Korea, so I mean, this is all just basic shit.
Yeah, it was, yeah. So I'm like, that's not that big of a deal because who can really? He's not actually being required. He's on a red carpet just walking. Mm-hmm. But all the bruises and stuff. But they're constantly saying he's in good health, but he's diagnosed with this.
What about the videos of him shitting on him?
You saw that? I don't know if that's true, but the reactions of the crowd made it seem like he at least farted.
They bounced, bro. Those motherfuckers. And there's multiple videos of him doing this. So I don't even know which video y'all are talking about, but there's one in the actual Oval Office where you hear like a little bit of like a sound.
No way.
And then everybody starts like looking at each other. And you know what my thing is this, yo? I don't even care if it's AI. I really don't even care if it's AI. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Was it the one with the lady beside her when she started covering her nose? Was that the one you saw, Spike? Because I was like, y'all just lying.
I don't think they're lying.
But I watched it a couple of times and he's just oblivious. And then they show a couple of other shots of people like looking around and it seemed like something happened.
He looks like the type that would shit himself. He does.
Oh my God.
He be falling asleep all the time. He probably fell asleep and shit himself.
That was pointed out that he's napping, but people be lying and say he isn't. There's all these things that he's doing. But the thing that's really getting me the most is like his mental health. We used to talk about Biden over and over again, and you're doing the same thing and you're running the country. Yep. And and you have us in this damn war that we can't get out of, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But yeah, so we'll see how long they can really keep this sort of contained. But he keeps making more and more mental errors. The only thing is we'll be stuck with Vance, who's been awfully quiet lately.
We'll be stuck with Vance for a couple of years, and then it's a wrap. He's not charismatic enough to carry on MAGA, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Y'all saw the video where Trump was talking about transistors and thought that meant trans people?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, right. What happened?
I'll have to find the video, but he was talking about transistors, like electronic transistors or whatever the fuck those things are. And he somehow thought it was trans people. He cannot get trans people off of his mind.
Lindsey Graham's sister just put out, I didn't get a chance to see the ad, but she have them in her political ad campaign. She has trans people, anti-trans rhetoric in her campaign.
His sister is running for something?
They nominated her.
Yeah.
To do what?
Take his seat.
Take his spot.
Wow.
And yeah, so I saw that.
Maybe she'll go see her brother soon.
Yeah, maybe, but man, Mike, when I be seeing that stuff, I was like, there's no way this is true. And then you read it like it's true. It's so
what?
Just whatever they say Trump got this confused or just even that story sounds ridiculous. That you're talking about transistors and you're thinking it's trans people. There's no way that should happen.
It shouldn't.
It makes no sense. You're around people.
It would sound crazy if it wasn't Trump.
Exactly.
Sounds something like that sounds crazy, even for Trump.
It don't. I don't think so. Like even when we was talking about, I think we disagreed on it. But when he thought that something happened, he thought that they were talking about what am I thinking about?
When you posted a picture of himself as a
the doctor thing. Yeah, he thought that he was fooled for real. Like he didn't know that was the Pope picture or whatever it may be. I for real legit think that he got like maybe dementia or some shit like that.
All right, I found the video. It's
Allegedly.
only 30 seconds long, but y'all can just listen to it.
Plants, the AI plants are all coming back. If they don't, they have to pay taxes. The chips, we had this ridiculous CHIPS Act where you give billions of dollars to a company and they didn't even know what the hell to do with it. You give them billions of dollars, they say they're going to build. Nobody knew what to do with it. And of course, the standards were so high. If you weren't transgender, as an example, you didn't qualify. So to get the money, they look all over for transgender people to run the company, large portions. They couldn't find them. They weren't into the chip making business, I guess, right? They had other things on their mind. But this was the Biden fools.
How is it possible?
That almost destroyed our country.
The measles,
Bro.
The measles cases in the
Oh,
U.S.
Did you just cut him off, or that's another video?
No, that was another video. This is the one with RFK arguing with this woman, and he was like, "But you're not even a scientist," and she's like, "You aren't either." But yes, Trump is a fucking moron. But yes, he thought they were referring to transgender people
And
when they were talking about semiconductors using transistors. And he got up in front of the world and made a fucking ass of himself again.
And he said he thought that they were giving people grants who were transgenders. And
Yes.
they couldn't find it.
They couldn't find any that worked on conductors.
But that's what I was talking about with the thing that I said. Like
No, I feel you.
He got on TV and he said this. Mm-hmm. Like it didn't strike not once in his mind. Like man, it sound crazy. Hold on, like I'm practicing this or reading this out loud backstage, and going over just the facts in my head as just a normal person, and it never once strikes you like, wait, this don't sound right. I sound like a fucking idiot right now.
I think it's one of the situations where he has said this stupid shit so much that he has started to believe in himself. That trans people are taking over every aspect of the United States.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know how you even get to it. I'm trying to, in my brain, figure out how he got there.
Like, how do you go and talk in
How
front
do
of
you-
people and say that, and you literally don't know what you're saying? He has no idea what he just said right there.
No, he doesn't. And you might
It's
be right.
crazy.
Now that this is happening, Spike, going back, you might actually be right on that.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's insane to me. That you in a room full of people and you saying something, but you have no idea what you're saying. You're like, well, you know.
But we're talking about the same guy
Trans
that really
people.
thought they were eating cats and dogs. The same
Or drink
guy-
bleach.
Or drinking bleach. Or,
Oh my God,
he's a
bro.
fucking moron. He's a fucking moron. We have the dumbest motherfucker in the office right now. It's hilarious if it wasn't so dangerous.
And he still thinks that pool, this is other good news, they dropped that case against that guy for
The
that
Olympic
pool.
dude.
The guy that they said was cutting up the pool.
Yeah. and she had to, because they had no evidence. They actually have evidence to show that it was messed up. The installation is the one that messed it up. So she dropped the case, everything. And they even released, I think they released evidence or site evidence contrary to it. He's still going on there talking about that he did it. And it may have been a small, I forgot what he said, but he still won't let it go. And jumping on Janine Pirro, whatever her name is. So, but people rarely see the correction. They just see, the first part of it.
Well, only thing this is showing us is we're close, y'all.
Gotta be.
I think
Gotta
so.
be close.
I think so. It's moving at a quicker pace now. His constant mistakes, omissions. Like there's part where he's just ignorant and stupid, and then there's other part where he's just losing it.
Yeah.
And it's happening in a lot.
You saw the photo at the World Cup with Spain,
Yes.
and he wouldn't move.
Yes.
Now you see what happened.
You know how they take the you
They
probably
had to
maybe you don't.
Photoshop him out.
They did. So they take a picture of the winners or whatever. It's like a big team picture, and Trump went and got on stage. He pulled a fucking what was her name? Lil Mama. He pulled a Lil Mama and wouldn't get off the stage. And you can see the guy in the corner that's like trying to get him, and he's just looking around. So Spain, they went in, they took the picture, but then they fucking photoshopped him out of it.
Yeah. And yeah, I was like, nah, he ain't do this. Now I know he photobombed like the last one, but then I was seeing people. I'm like, people are just spinning it just to sound. But I watched the video.
Exactly. The video tells you the whole
I was
story.
like, the guy that runs FIFA, he walked across all to the other side, Spike, and then
that shit was so
he
funny.
kind of grabbed him and was telling him to go on, and it looked like Trump was gonna go, but he stopped and turned back around to be in the photo.
Yep. And you know he was so mad when they fucking photoshopped him out. You know he was pissed.
Yep. Yeah. It's like, bro, this has nothing to do. You haven't been to one game.
Right.
This has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You know. Speaking of, this isn't. You watching the video?
No, I'm looking for another video with a head of him when Lindsey Graham died.
Just type in Trump Spain World Cup. It'll come up.
When he's talking about, nobody liked Lindsey Graham the way they made it. I heard that one too.
That and when
I didn't see that.
he was walking past his casket, just like
I
smacked his
saw it like, hey, buddy.
No way.
Yeah.
You didn't see it, bro. He just walked past his casket and was like, yeah. But, you know how dude sat down behind Spider-Man when he did him, he smacked him upside his head. He did that. I
Wow.
was like, well, okay.
Yeah, there was he was reading some thing for Lindsey Graham. It was like, and I think, you know how they write, everybody liked Lindsey Graham, and he just couldn't let it go.
Yep. He
He
did.
was like, well, not everybody. It's like, bro, like,
He can't help it. He's old.
yeah.
He's 81.
82, I think.
He's 82. So same age as my mom. The woman that thinks that if you put it in the refrigerator, it won't go bad forever. Trump probably thinks that too.
Yeah. Listeners that might still on Patreons, y'all will understand the reference.
And he said he's going to run for another term too. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yes. Yep.
No way.
The 2028 hats. But this is that normalization where it's like, oh, Trump just trolling y'all. He's not trolling.
He's not
I
trolling.
don't know why people it's infuriating. It's
Trolling
like,
takes a level of intelligence because you have to know that you're trolling. Trump doesn't think it's a joke. He's serious.
yeah. Yep. And he's just building the case. He's slowly brainwashing people and trying to get people on board. But
Let him.
82, 83, so he'll be 84. There's no, like, nobody's going to vote him in office.
I don't know. He
You
won't.
think MAGA will vote
I don't
an
think he'll
84-year-old
win.
Trump
Yeah,
in
I think
office?
MAGA would definitely still vote for Trump. Absolutely. I don't think he'll win this time. But I mean, I said that last time and I was wrong. But I don't think he'll win this time.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was asking.
Oh, do I think he'll win?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he'll win. I think that
The primaries or
I don't think he'll win either.
okay.
I really don't. But I think at this point, once again, the Dems are doing nothing with propping somebody up. We are halfway through Trump's presidency, and we still don't know who the fuck we're going to be looking at in 2028 or 2020, right?
28.
28, yeah.
Yeah. It's
28.
fucking infuriating.
Yeah.
They are the most worthless party of people. How do you not have anybody that you're talking about, like actively talking about?
Yeah, the one guy they have, he can't even do it because Madani.
What's the
They're
same
not
names?
talking about doing.
I know, but I'm
Money.
saying, but you know,
They were talking about that other.
He would
Go
be
ahead,
the
I'm sorry.
strongest candidate they got.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but he can't.
But he can't run for president.
Run.
Mom Donnie, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mom Donnie was never a candidate.
No,
Well,
he
no,
wasn't.
but-
I'm saying, but he would be a strong candidate.
He's the best thing in that party.
I don't think he would win either because there are still
Really?
because there are still Democrats who don't like socialism,
the
and your
DSA.
average liberal doesn't understand what that is, so they might not vote for him either. And your average liberal is still fucking racist, so they're gonna look at a brown guy like him and be like, nah. So I don't.
So
think
it's still
he-
the same names then. It's AOC,
Exactly.
Who the guy you were about to mention?
Gavin.
I was
Other
wrong.
person.
That's why I
Okay.
stopped. The guy that ended up having to drop out, Grant something. The
Oh,
guy that
that's
had the
Maine.
Nazi. What's his
Yeah.
name?
The guy from Maine.
Yeah, but I forgot he wasn't propped up for any kind of presidential candidate.
Yeah, just a
He was-
senator.
yeah,
Yeah, they have nobody.
nobody that they're talking about actively. They were talking about. Well, I heard about AOC, but I don't even think that's. Well, maybe it is still in the talks. I don't
It is.
know.
I've heard her and
Okay.
I've heard Gavin still.
Gavin Newsom is a wrap. I think she has a better shot than he does.
And then, well, yeah, those are only two.
Yeah, we're fucked, man.
Yeah, it's slim
this
pickings.
this country is fucked. But I don't think MAGA has another shot at winning in 2028. I don't. Even if it's Trump or somebody else that's MAGA, I don't think it's going to happen. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm not stupid again. Because
Yeah, I think people may be fed up and disillusioned with what's going on. The war. If he did start this war, who knows where things could have been in regards to inflation and stuff like that. But he's absolutely stuck. And you know, he just, well, we'll get to that in a sec. Because I want to tie this to this thing that Madani, I don't know if it's Madani doing it, but there's a lot happening in New York, and New York is suing Kalshi over this prediction market, and said it's running an illegal gambling operation. And these prediction markets are everywhere. It's the hottest thing out right now. But yeah, in a Manhattan state court, they're claiming that. And of course, Kalshi expressed disappointment with the decision, stating that they can't shut down a federally licensed financial exchange. So yeah. Do you guys mess with the prediction markets at all?
No. I don't know. I want somebody to explain how they made like gambling legal, basically, right?
Money.
It's basically just but I'm saying they basically just made gambling legal. It's a prediction versus a bet.
Yeah. How we got here, Spike, I have no idea. How Polymarket, Kalshi, or whatever it is, they're like the two.
I find it ironic that we didn't see this coming, or maybe we did. There was no big talk about it, but I find it interesting that you can bet on everything in like pop culture, politics, the weather,
Anything.
sports. Like that's really kind of insane to me, especially if you have people that, like the younger kids, that are playing it as like a game, a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they losing $10 to $15 here, 10 to 15 there. Then they develop a problem because they want to bet on everything. So that's where I see it. And then you had the dude that was doing the what's the teleprompter for Trump?
Yep, he lost his job.
He was doing the teleprompter.
He got
for Trump.
fired, but they say lost his job.
Yeah, because he was betting on what words would be in the speech because he had direct knowledge of what words would be in the speech. It was another dude prior to him, maybe 6 weeks ago, who was betting on some other stuff that was in the prediction market that he had insider knowledge on as well. And I think they said he made like $5 to $6 million. So I don't know that it's going to be like, I mean, I'm assuming it's just like gambling, since gambling has been this thing that we've gotten to this place with, but it just seems really, really like greasy that you can bet on anything.
Yeah, somebody could go on Polymarket or one of these and do one for this show, or they can do one for Spider-Man, or maybe something that like, how many people out of the show do you think? Or they can probably do a prediction market on the response.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of that stuff is up for grabs. And it definitely caught me off guard, the popularity on how this thing kind of just became commonplace. It just really seemed like it was overnight. And it all seemed like a scam to me.
It does, right?
The prediction market, yeah. And how do you stop the insider trading part of it? And that's going to be the biggest part. They're going to have to figure out a way to kind of regulate and control. Like, if you got a teleprompter doing this other guy doing that, you have the people that who was it else just got caught that were doing it. It was some other folks, I can't remember. But yeah, I think this could be a problem. And I think there was one about I was just on Twitter, Caroline Levitt's speech and how long it would run. And then they say she abruptly ended her press conference like 5 seconds before it was about to hit. All this stuff, man, it's interesting. And
because it seems weird. It's interesting because it seems weird that you can do this and that it's not against the law until it's not against the law. Why are you shaking your head, Mike?
Are you familiar with this stuff like that? Yeah.
No, I did. Y'all had it on last week, so I didn't read it then either. It's just not my interest, so I was going to let y'all chat. I'm only shaking my head at the part about you're surprised that this isn't illegal and they can get away with it. When you're rich, nothing is illegal. Like, this benefits rich people, so of course they're going to find loopholes to make themselves able to do this. So anytime stuff like this pops up, I'm just like, okay, well, this has to be benefiting some type of the wealthy class, and this is no different.
You can the way I'm trying to see like how. So somebody always knows something. Insider trading, someone in these markets, they'll go in, they'll put these things on these platforms, and they'll start placing bets. And you'll have people from behind the scenes that are tilting it one way or the other. And you can, at times, gain some sort of insight into what's about to possibly happen. You have, like this week, the new Fed chair, Warsh, decided to hold rates steady. For how long, I don't know. But to curb inflation at some point, he's probably going to have to raise it a quarter point. But it's hard for him to do that, even though he knows he has to do it because of Trump. So he's kind of stuck. But at some point, he's going to have to do it. But the prediction markets be having that sort of stuff. The prediction markets, we know about the Iran war. They had all that stuff, and these people were making all this money about it. So there's somebody somewhere that knows something that put this stuff out there, and then they just trade on this information that they have. And is there a science to it? I don't know. I haven't really tracked how accurate it is at predicting these sort of things. But I think to Spike's point, it's going to create a problem because people will become addicted to it because they think they could just guess. And they're going to end up losing money because there's no real science to it. Like with the stock markets, there's a technical thing that you could do with the chart. So you can run all kind of computations or whatever. The hedge funds and these big brokers, they use an algorithm to do the trading. These guys are trading these things in fractions, and they're flipping pennies. They're making lots of money just off pennies, small incremental movements. Retail traders can't do that, but these are computers. They can just do it quickly. With prediction markets, from what I've seen, there's no science to it.
Yeah, because you could essentially just go up there and say something after you've lied to everybody else about this thing that everybody thinks you're going to say this one thing, and just because you want to make money from it, go be like, you know what? When I get up here, I'm saying this other thing.
Yeah, let's say Caroline Levitt
nothing
probably
stopped it.
Yeah, she probably saw the prediction market bet, had somebody in her family place a bet, had a clock running up there, and when it came 90 minutes,
she can get out of
I'm
it.
just making up that time. I can't remember if that's that time. It's like, all right, well, let me get out of here before it hits.
They got Fed decisions in September, Fed decision in October, the Fed rate hike in 2026. The U.S. confirms that aliens exist by December 31st, 2026. There's a 20% chance bet on that.
I should have done that one.
You can still got time. GTA release date, Thursday, December 31st. Will it be released by then? Times Person of the Year, Zohran Mamdani, Pope Leo, or Elon Musk. Nobel Peace Prize winner. Who's the top global artist? Bad Bunny, Drake, or Taylor Swift? By December the 2nd. So, you can literally go bet on anything.
Yeah, which leads me to this other thing that happened. We haven't really talked about it, but Trump has Truth Social. Truth Social doesn't make money. It's a terrible company. Truth Social stock, 47%, I think, drop or whatever, is not making any real money. So what does the guy do in office?
Now, this is insane.
This is the craziest thing I have seen in a very long time. He decides that I want to sell assets to my post seconds before anybody else to hedge funds for $100,000
a month.
a month to get API access so they can make money off the market.
This should be impeachable, and not just impeachable. He should be able to be kicked out. Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Who's selling the post?
Trump, his company.
It's on Truth Social. They're calling it Truth API.
They launched it over the weekend. I can't remember this that day, but it's live now.
It's ridiculous.
And what happens over the weekend, Spike and Mike? We all of a sudden have an agreement to end the war, which will send the market up. And because of that, if I had this API, I would have known that before anybody else.
Yep.
And one of the posts on Truth Social that somebody screenshot, I didn't verify it was a real. If it's fake, then so be it. But I'm going to say it anyway. Green candles, green candles, green candles, which is a stock market thing. The Doge candles, the green, the red, or whatever. Because of this so-called peace deal that Iran hasn't confirmed, that people will want to buy assets because now the markets will swing. $100,000. It's crazy.
Like, who does that even appeal to? Like, who can afford that? It's corporations that would be latching onto this. It's such a joke at this point.
And when he announced it, it was like there was some real silence around it. I'm like, ain't nobody really going to say anything about this? Now they're finally starting to say something. Warren finally came out and somebody else. I'm like, bro, y'all should have been said something.
It's probably just at a point where it's like, this is just another thing. And also, which is a surprise, this is not on the list, but I think Fauci had everybody in a chokehold this whole weekend.
111 plead the fifth 111 times.
What color is your tie? Plead the fifth.
They didn't ask him that.
Y'all didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
Y'all didn't
There's
see that
no
part
way
of it?
they asked
And if
him
I
that.
did, I'd probably think it was AI.
Yeah. No, this was real. What color is your tie? I plead the fifth.
At
So
that
they were
point,
just testing it.
He was probably just being a smartass at that point.
Yeah.
Because he knows that this whole thing is fucking stupid. This whole thing is nonsense. It's not anything serious, but, you know, MAGA thinks that this is vindicating all these stupid fucks that were just like, oh, the COVID's fake, it's made up, blah, 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 blah. So that might be why they're not reporting on this dumbass Trump thing, because they're all tied up talking about Fauci.
But it's been out for a minute. It's just there hasn't been an outrage from anybody.
Why would there be at this point?
And now that it's set to launch, now they want to talk about it.
You talking about Fauci?
No, this Trump. This is the most blatant. This is one of the most corrupt things I've ever seen. And we're talking about a guy that's made what, $2 billion? Is it $2 billion?
2.2
last year, and he's being called out for it in the media, in the press. And what does he say? He said, "Well, when I didn't make money the first time I was in office, I didn't get credit for it. So nobody really cares. Therefore, I'm just gonna go do it."
Oh my
when
God,
every presidents do in their own way make money off the office, not this way,
right?
Not as outwardly as he's doing it, but because you don't get credit and you think nobody cares, you're just gonna go ahead and do it.
Why not?
And you know what? He's kind of right.
This is the Trump way. This is the Trump way. He constantly scams and cons. But it's just like, at this point, it's like, why be outraged? It's like, okay, it's another one. Cool. What else? And the thing about it is, being outraged is not going to stop it. He's still going to do it. Because nobody is going to say anything. Nobody's going to sue him. He's not going to be charged with anything. It doesn't matter. It's like, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing I've been looking for. I was like, there's no way that, like, even Republicans should have been bad, but they're all making money too, so
Right.
they're not gonna say anything. But I'm like, this is just crazy. This is just insane to me. And so Iran definitely came out. Well, Iran, I'm looking on. I subscribe to this site called Ground News, but they said they denied Trump claim that Tehran asked U.S. not to strike. But it's the same playbook. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck them up. Crazy strikes we ain't ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course,
the worst strikes you ever seen before.
Stupid ass.
So and which is a complete lie, because this whole thing with the Strait was partly because of Oman. Tehran and Oman, they're about to reach a deal. At least they were talking to reach a deal to figure out how they're going to work that situation out. But they've been shooting at each other for the last week, and now all of a sudden we got a deal just out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense.
It never does.
And the Iranians, they hate this guy. Like I was listening to the Daily. They want him dead. They don't even want this deal. There's a part of them that don't want the deal. This was insane.
A lot of things got skipped over in the news. Like no one even really reported on the fact that Elon Musk bitch ass is no longer a billion or a trillionaire or whatever the fuck it was.
Yep.
And I found that to be the funniest news of the month. Is everyone was sucking his dick. Oh my God, Elon's a trillionaire. It's amazing. And then this punk ass lost. How much? Was it like $250 billion or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's that from his highs, 40, almost 50% from his highs. It's definitely below the. It went to as low as $107. The IPO was 135. It ran to 150 when it opened, and went as high as 230 something.
I don't know what none of that means. All I know is Elon Musk bitch ass is no longer a trillionaire.
And it dropped all the way down to $170. It climbed back up to 112. What's going to happen? I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Is he's going to sign these contracts with the government, and it's going to run it right back up. Because government contract. I think that's what happened with Palantir. They were $5-6 a share.
Yep.
And then they jumped up to 100 something. But yeah, you're right. All this, it's like you guys are reporting on the fact that he made $1 trillion, and that is something to discuss. But you got to discuss the opposite too. Like, how do you just not discuss that he's not a trillionaire anymore?
It's more like the cornball ass people that were acting like he accomplished something. And they're like, this is amazing. It's like, Elon's not going to give you $1. You're like, he doesn't give a fuck about you. You're just mad because he's smarter than you and he's smart enough to become a trillionaire. Okay, so then what happened? Was he dumb enough to lose $250 billion or whatever the fuck the number was?
It wasn't even liquid. It's just an asset.
Right.
It's not even cash, and that was the thing. So yeah, it's gonna fluctuate, and it's probably gonna shoot right back up. But
hopefully
nevertheless, there's speculation that it could get as low as if it drops below the psych level of $100, it could probably go. I saw one article said that it's probably worth $63 a share, and if it dropped below 100, it could definitely probably get that low because they don't have real money yet, and that's the issue. Everything is about what's going to happen 10, 15 years down the line, and you got these rockets that are being canceled and shit. That's why he's going to need the government contracts, and he's going to need to merge all the companies together to bring in revenue to report, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to report earnings, and that determines the evaluation of the company with your PE ratio, price to earnings ratio, and all this other stuff. So it was a lot of hype, and I think if people, my thing is this: if people that were buying at 235 should buy now too. If you believe in this company, if you believe in Elon, then you might as well buy it while it's low.
If you believe in this country and you believe in Elon, you should jump headfirst off the tallest building in your neighborhood.
Hey, I'm just saying. If I bought it at 235, I should damn sure buy it at one something.
You should buy it. That's for sure.
Yeah,
you know that phrase that they use. Oh, he bought it. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, but no, I was. The articles that I was seeing about it was that, oh yeah, it's down 10%, it's down this, that, and other. It wasn't any framing about how he's no longer a trillionaire. And then I saw other people saying, well, even when it was high and made all that money, there were some friends of Elon's that was like, well, yeah, he's a trillionaire on paper. So even the people that have the billionaires were like, yeah, he's a trillionaire on paper, but that's about it. It doesn't even matter, and it's going to fluctuate because that's just how this shit go. But yeah, either way, Elon even joked about it, which is
he has no choice.
Yeah,
of course he's going to joke about it because he can't admit that he just looks like a fucking dork.
And he was blaming short sellers, which is probably some truth to that because there's not a lot of shares available to in the market, which makes it easier for them to tank the price. What time is it? Did you guys see about what happened with Capital One?
Mm-mm.
So Trump was suing Capital One because they closed his accounts, because that's his playbook, is to sue companies and try to take them into court and get them to settle and not actually win the case. He's been doing that for years. Capital One came back in a filing and said, well, actually, what happened was we closed accounts because they had triggers or patterns of money laundering. And that's why we closed his accounts. Not because of this other stuff. So they're trying to get the case dismissed. I think he had 300 accounts, and they said they closed more than 300 accounts for anti-money laundering reasons following an internal review.
300 accounts.
I think this is a huge story. Because he sued them because he accused them of being woke and said they closed the accounts after January 6th. And that was the reason why, and it was unfair business practice. But if they really did do an investigation and found patterns of this stuff and closed accounts for that, man, what's going to happen with this case? And that's what I think would be interesting to see what happens with that. I think this is a huge story. We'll see what happens. But anyway, back to the parents about being there was something else that happened with him. Tipping to cover birthday parties. I think I closed the story. So
Ken, what you gonna do in this scenario? When you at the party, they got the tip scan thing.
I wouldn't do that because if I'm doing a party, I've already budgeted for everything and planned for everything. You are a guest. You're there to come have fun and entertain and not to tip. I don't need you tipping to cover the cost of a party. If anything, give the money to the fucking kid. That seems like the thing to do.
I wish a motherfucker would invite me to a party. Talking about I need to tip. You suck my dick, get it. Tip it. That's what you can get.
And if it's to cover the cost of rising cost of birthday parties, don't have the fucking birthday party.
Yeah, this is stupid. This is not my problem. Just don't have a fucking party. Spend the money that you were going to spend on a party on buying your kid extra gifts, and then just leave me the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Or if you expect me to tip, don't think I'm gonna bring a gift too. Because I Googled this, and you can look it up. They were saying the average cost of like a birthday party these days is like over $300.
That sounds about right.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Unless it's like an 18-year-old birthday or like a milestone birthday or like 16, but some fucking little punk ass toddler kid? Why would you do this?
I would ask myself that question every year, Mike.
I feel you. I bet. That's why I don't have kids. I get you.
Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this?
It doesn't make sense. But, it's for the memories, Mike.
But they won't remember it.
At some point,
as kids, I don't remember any of my birthday parties except for a couple of Chuck E. Cheese joints.
I don't think I had any. But yeah, you're right. I ain't had that many. Which is why birthday parties was I was like, why are we having another one?
We just had one last year.
Yeah, I don't remember too many of my birthdays either.
At some point, it was only milestones. I have to ask my mom, but to your point, I don't remember. So I would have to ask her how many birthday parties did we have when I was young.
Yeah, I mean, if you got the bread, cool. But if you got the bread, that means you don't need to ask me for any.
Right.
Like, if you're spending that kind of money on a birthday party, and you need to tip, and you're asking for people to tip you so you can cover the cost, one, you're a fucking moron. And two, this just means you're not really doing this party because you want to make your kid happy. You're probably doing it to stun on people in the neighborhood.
Yep.
But that just makes you look lame, though. You stun on them, and then you're
can't
like,
afford it.
help me pay for it. Like, wait a minute, what?
My child deserves this. Well, I mean,
Does he? Does he? He's in the same
Apparently
class
not.
as my kid. My kid told me he has D's. So
apparently it doesn't,
I don't know that your kid deserves it.
doesn't really deserve it.
Yeah, birthday parties for kids that are super young are stupid to me anyway. But as much as I'm for tipping at a restaurant, I am not tipping for some motherfucker's birthday party.
Thought I got you on this one.
No, you didn't get me on this one at all. No. A business is essential for feeding people. You know what I mean? Or for like making money so you can feed your family. Birthday parties are not essential to anyone. This is a luxury. It's like me going out and buying a fucking Tesla and then asking for fucking crowdfunding so I can buy it. It's like, suck my dick. No. I didn't tell you to go buy that stupid fucking car that you can't afford. And now you want me to help you pay for it? No.
Yeah.
No. And you're not doing me any... I get it. Like, oh, well, we're serving them food. I won't eat then. I'll eat before I come.
You're a guest.
Right.
I take care of everything.
Right.
You
That's how it
shouldn't
should
have
be.
to pay for anything. Just bring the kid a gift if you want to.
Right. And you don't even have to do that, most parties say. You don't even have to bring
No.
a gift, but it's customary.
Right. But a gift and a tip, which one do you want?
Exactly. Take a pick. You ain't getting both.
One gonna affect the other. I promise you that.
That's a fact. Yep, that's a fact. I was going to get him
Right.
this remote control car, but now I'm going to get him a little fucking,
Hot Wheel.
little Hot Wheel for $1.
And give you the
rest.
$9
Yeah,
a
he
tip.
goes-
That's right.
He gonna
That's
tip for
right.
the cake.
This is insane. These white people doing this?
Gotta be.
I don't know, y'all. I first was thinking this was black folks doing this
Really?
shit. I don't know. I could see any race except for Mexican people. I can't see them doing some shit like this because in my experience of living around Mexican people a lot, they take birthdays fucking seriously.
Yeah,
And I can't see them asking for a tip because it's just a big ass party. I can see black or white people doing this.
I can see white folks doing it. I can't see black. Because so with black people, I feel like we just going to have it that kind of party. Like if it's a fish fry and we want you to pay for the fish place, then it's a fish fry. It ain't a birthday party. It's a fish fry. But if it's a birthday party, I think we be like, did you bring something? At least for people to eat or a gift. And if you ain't bring no gift, then yeah, we're going to judge you if you ain't bring a gift or at least something for the
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
But I don't think no
I
tip.
don't really judge people that they don't bring anything.
It
Really.
depends on who they are. If I know
Your
they got
kid?
it and they don't, then that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
And you've been taking stuff to their party. That's the determining factor is did you take something to their party?
That's why I don't go to parties. I stay my ass at home, so I don't have to deal with that shit.
The
But-
determining factor is did you take something to their party? That was
I like little kid birthday parties. They're just the kids just having a good time.
Yeah.
But they don't care about like how much you paid for a bouncy house.
No.
Or, I got the extra special cake. They don't
Right.
care about that shit. They want all their friends there. They want some toys. They might want some cheap ass hot dog. Like it's
Yep.
just silly to spend hundreds of dollars.
It makes no sense. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's black or white people. I didn't really think about it until you just asked it. I could see it being either one.
Kendall, what's your most memorable birthday?
Shit. Oh, you said him, Kendall. See, he got to think about it.
16th or 17th.
So it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. I think maybe my 16th actually.
So to your dad's point, all them younger birthdays just well
Didn't mean
waste.
shit.
Yeah, there's money.
Fun too.
You don't remember them shit.
He trying to backtrack.
Yeah.
No, I like
He don't want to
those.
fuck up getting future birthday parties. So he's like, oh, I remember them.
No, I like those.
Birthday parties are over.
Hey, man, you got called.
Birthday parties are over. I've been wanting to stop these damn birthday parties,
I believe it. I believe it.
but
That's why I said we just gonna go to some restaurant.
That's what I would do. Just take them to a restaurant at this point. But little kids, I don't know. Little kids, they want parties, but they ain't got to be expensive parties. I never had expensive. We would just go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't even know if kids want parties either. I still don't think they be wanting the parties like that.
Not little kids, but when
Chuck E.
they're like
Cheese,
10,
definitely.
12.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
take them to Chuck E. Cheese. It's cheap. I feel like you can get a whole party done under $100.
I think that's the other thing is don't have one at the house. If you
Exactly.
can actually go out and rent a venue, it still may get up there, but I don't know. It's just the tipping part is crazy to me.
I can't imagine those
Yeah,
Chuck E.
you're right.
Cheese parties were expensive. Because that's always what we did. Because I loved Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
And that's what they're made for. Chuck E. Cheese is made for birthday parties. So it can't be that expensive.
Just
You
hope
buy
that guy
2
don't get
pizzas?
arrested.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What'd you say?
Remember the guy that got arrested at Chuck E. Cheese?
What guy?
the Chuck.
Chuck of the Cheese got arrested?
We talked about it on here, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. What did he do?
Yeah, Chuck got arrested, man. I can't
Child
remember
support,
what
I think. What's
Yeah,
child
yeah,
support?
they came.
They arrested my boy Chuck on child. I don't remember this at all.
They came and got him out the suit. Like, he had the suit on. They had him in the
Wait, you know
windows.
what? It's coming back to me
Yeah.
now. It's coming back to me now.
But yo, at 3 pizzas, a cake, couldn't be $60.
Exactly.
That can't be.
It can't be more than
$60,
$60
right?
bucks. So
Today.
$60 because you don't have to rent out Chuck E. Cheese.
Nah, you just
Yeah.
You just set an appointment. You show up. You buy a couple of pizzas for all the kids. You bring some fucking cheap ass Publix cake. Done deal. You want a tip? Fuck you, man. I'm not coming then.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, I just don't go to. That's why I just don't go to parties
It's
anyway.
ridiculous, dude.
Stay my ass at home. Yeah. Speaking of staying at home, checking out of hotels. Why is this interesting, Spike?
Cause Ken,
You said, why you put this bullshit on here? Bro?
Nah, because
That is what you said. That is what you said.
I thought about that when I read the headline. I was like, why is this even a thing? Like, who cares if you check out or not? But they were talking about how you pass on cost to the next person when you don't check out.
I don't believe that.
I don't
Just
either.
in like just random general things, like the room gets cleaned quicker, so the next person can check in quicker because they know that no one's in the room now because you told them you checked out.
This is bullshit.
So basically, it's room turnover that's the main
not.
thing for people who are coming in and may need their room earlier. They know that your room has been checked out of, cleaned, and you can possibly get an early thing.
You know what it is?
What's that?
It's hotels trying to get over on the fact that they don't want to hire housekeepers because your checkout time is usually what?
12.
Between 11 or 12.
It's early. It's typically early.
It's typically
Yeah.
early. From what I remember, it's usually 11.
Yeah, about 11. Yep.
Yeah, 11
So
12.
let's give them 12, right? Check in. I'll be generous and give you 2. It's usually 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's 2 hours. How long does it take to clean a room? The issue is these hotels don't want to hire housekeepers. They want to overwork the ones they already have. It's got nothing to do with my cost transferring onto you. It's the hotel trying to save money, so they're trying to make you fucking feel bad. Fuck all of you. Fuck Hilton. Fuck Sheraton. Fuck all of you. I'm not doing that shit. If I don't have to come
don't
talk
check
to
out?
you, I always check out.
I
I
do
didn't know
too.
there was an option not to until this very last time I was in the hotel.
Really?
My girl was like, "You can just leave the keys in the room," and I was like, "But how are they going to get in? What do you mean?" But we have to go downstairs and tell them we're leaving. She's like, "No, you don't." But we did anyway. I always do that because I don't want to run the risk of something fucked up happening.
I just started doing it. Like the last time I was in a relationship with my girl, she was like, "Oh, you need to check out." Like,
And you didn't before that?
no, I never did it.
Wow.
You just left?
Yeah,
We are. Yeah, we always check
That's
out too.
crazy.
Just left.
Because I don't want to get like, what if you leave and you don't check out, and then they're like, "Well, someone was in your room and someone broke the TV." You can't be like, "Well, I left," because they don't. There's like no real proof.
I left.
Nah.
That's what I.
You
I'm
take
telling
pictures then?
No.
See.
But yeah, these were like younger. Like I wouldn't dare do it now. But yeah, like it was. I would just like to what you said. I left. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing after when the door. When you hear that heavy ass door close, it's over with. I'm done. I'm
They'd
out.
be like, "Where's the key?" "Oh, I left it in the room."
Right.
What? How do you know somebody else didn't have it? Nah.
Man, it's y'all
I
hotel.
always check out.
I'm with Mike. I'm a little bit more paranoid. We're checking out. We're not just gonna walk around and leave.
I never used to, but I do now.
Because I'd be concerned they might try to, well, even though they could go in the room and see you're not there, so they wouldn't bill you another day. But my paranoid ass.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting billed another day?
They might be like, well, you had stuff in there or you did XYZ, so we're going to charge you an extra day. I don't want to hear no bullshit after I left. I'm going to go to the desk. Hey, room 1203, I'm leaving. Okay, sir, Mr. Seatown, we got you. Boop, you're done. I don't want to hear no shit. We left and then they call you later. Are y'all planning on checking out? It's 5 o'clock. That means you owe another day.
That's true, but that being said too, if you did something or they find something in the room, they don't tell you right then. They're just gonna keep that whatever they put on your card.
You're right.
Yeah, it's so.
I'm still not leaving. I'm checking out at the front desk. I don't want no bullshit.
But that article, I'm 100% with Mike.
I read that whole thing.
It's bullshit. You can't check in early.
You can.
You can.
But you pay, right?
Yes. That's the part.
No,
You pay.
sometimes you can get in for like
When?
if you ask them ahead of time. Like if you call ahead of time, it's like, hey, my flight lands at 12. I'm wondering, is it possible that I get an early check-in? It's a 50-50 chance.
I was about to say, it's very
Oh,
rare
yeah,
that they'll tell you
it
yes.
ain't no guarantee.
Right,
but
right.
It's a 50-50 chance.
Right.
But it doesn't reduce your cost.
No.
It don't cost you no more either, though.
But it's not saving anybody. Like they're trying to say that you are transferring costs to the next person.
Right.
Right.
I want them to explain that because I read that whole article and at no point did it explain that.
Nope.
How is what I'm doing costing you more?
time.
What time?
No.
What time?
Check-in is check-in time.
They want you to check out
Sometimes.
early. That's the thing.
That's
They
why I'm
want
with
you to
you.
check out early so they can charge the next person to check in early.
Or I'm with you. If you check out early, they can go clean the room earlier
Right.
and spread out the labor
Yes, that's all
over
it
the
is.
staff.
That makes sense.
That's all it is.
But they don't charge you to check in early.
Sometimes
at least I
they
don't
do.
think so.
Yes,
Maybe
they do.
Yeah.
Because we've been charged. It wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot. Like $15-$20 something.
Got it.
It wasn't a big deal, but I've definitely been charged to check in early. And I've also been able to check in early and it was free. But usually they tell you no.
That is true.
Can I check in like an hour early? Nope, sorry, the room won't be cleaned.
They
Yeah,
won't
because
even-
you don't have enough people.
They don't even check anything either.
No, they just tell
say,
you immediately. Nah, bro.
They don't look up. They don't look up or act like nah, nope.
Nope.
We'll hold your bags for you though.
I do like that about
That is
hotels.
cool,
That is one thing. I mean, even that is one thing I do like over like Airbnbs. Is at least hotels will hold your bags.
Yeah.
But nah, that article was some bullshit.
Hotels just feel cleaner than Airbnbs to me.
Well, before Airbnbs and before I understood all the bullshit that they do, I liked staying in Airbnbs. I still would like to stay in an Airbnb over a hotel because I just like feeling like I'm at home. I don't like going to hotels because then you got to worry about like, someone just came on this fucking blanket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It still feel cleaner than the other one at the Airbnb, in my opinion.
I've never gone, well, that's not true. I was about to lie through my fucking teeth. I've definitely gone to Airbnbs
It felt like
and
slime.
felt like, yeah, but it's been more hotels. It's been more, because I've stayed in a lot of hotels back in the day, just going on tour with bands and stuff. And I could tell you disgusting stories about hotels. I don't have that many disgusting stories about Airbnbs. Because Airbnb, the thing about it is when they do gross shit, the company themselves will penalize
out.
the owner. A hotel, they are the owner. They don't care. They'll be like, oh, okay, we'll just move you to another room. But you ain't going to clean that one, though.
Yeah.
You're just going to move somebody else
Get
into this
somebody
dirty
else
ass
to-
room. That's
that
not
ain't
gonna
gonna complain about
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've pulled up sheets before and just been like, how the fuck are you having people sleep on this mattress that looks like somebody died on it? Why you got the mattress that looks like the mattress from fucking Hellraiser? And you want me to pay $90-something a night for this?
And also, yes, it is a 50-50 chance, but in this world right now where everybody's trying to make money, everything, if I can make money of you wanting to check in or maybe needing
Right.
to check in,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna charge you, bro.
Yep. Yeah, it's nonsense.
Yeah. Like country music becoming popular because rap music was funded by the USAID. The same USAID that since they cut funding, people are dying
Yeah.
because they don't have access to to money, but
At least they got rap music off the charts.
but apparently it's a conspiracy theory, and the whites should be happy. Yep. Where is this quote? This guy said, hold on, it is attention whites. Well, first of all, Benny Johnson, rap music vanished from the top charts after USAID was defunded. Instead, country music has dominated for 40 straight weeks. Ella Langley.
One song.
Huh?
One song. Let's be clear. From what I could see, it was one song.
Ella Langley, Choosing Texas, just out of records for time spent at number one, dethroning Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. American culture is winning.
Yep.
American culture.
They are telling y'all what they think about you, and y'all just don't even pay attention, man.
And yeah, Joe Rogan decided to chime in. What Joe
Oh,
Rogan
big
said? Spike, you
surprise.
still listen to Joe Rogan like that?
Don't lie, Spike. He lying. He lying.
I'm not, because he ain't really just had nobody interested on that.
Steve Frasson, I don't know, some far-right social media guys said, attention proud whites. Everyone who hated rap in the 90s and 2000s is vindicated. Rap isn't music, it's government piss that was funded by USAID to dumb down middle America. Take a victory lap, proud whites who didn't fall for it.
Dope. Now, which part of that do you think Joe Rogan promoted? Because Joe Rogan is a fucking moron, so you know he's gonna fucking promote at least a part of this ridiculous conspiracy theory. But which part do y'all think he hung on to? I know you know because I'm sure you listened to the episode.
Probably the part about USA.
No, no. Surprisingly, he thought that was crazy,
Yeah.
but he did think that it was the rap part making you dumb. He did think that made sense. But he was specifically saying mumble rap. His conspiracy was that if there's smart rap out there, people won't like it. So you hear Nas and you say, oh, no, we can't have this. So we're going to introduce mumble rap because mumble rap makes people stupid because no one knows what they're saying.
They know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know what they're saying, and I also don't care.
Right.
But someone Kendall's age, they know what they're saying.
As a matter of fact, I'm amazed that they even
Same.
know what they're saying. I'm
Same.
like, yeah, I'm like, they know all the lyrics. I'm like, wait, Future's actually
they know
really
the
talking
words.
about
Right, they're actually saying words?
Yeah, but
It's fucking embarrassing, dude. Like, Joe Rogan, I would never want to talk to this piece of shit, this fucking walking thumb, but I would be like, the first thing I thought was, y'all remember the Nirvana song? Well, you probably don't. You used to wear the shirts. But you remember the Nirvana song. Can you name one line from that song? Besides the chorus. When the lifestyle is less dangerous. No. Even Nirvana fans. Name me what the fuck he's saying outside the chorus. No one pom come bring a friend. You don't know what the fuck he's saying. Pearl Jam even flow. Outside of the chorus where he says even flow. Name me something else he says. You have no idea.
no.
So what are we talking about, Joe Rogan? Shut the fuck up. Why won't Joe Rogan shut the fuck up? Why does he always have to talk? He's such an idiot.
And does he even listen to rap?
He claims, oh, I'm a big hip-hop fan. That was the video. It was some other fucking white boy he was in the video with. I'm a big hip-hop fan. I love hip-hop. Man, what hip-hop do you like besides, what's that fucking racist white boy from Canada?
Drake?
Damn.
You ever gonna get oh, shit! That was a call.
Oh, that was too good.
Damn. Yeah. No, that was good, Spike. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
You talking about Kid Rock?
Oh, no.
No, he's from Detroit.
He's from Detroit.
Same difference.
Tom McDonald. Like, I don't even remember what the fuck I don't remember my point at this point. But yeah, Joe Rogan probably listens to that type of hip hop. He don't listen to like regular rap music, but
This is an insane
man.
take that white people will. The white people that don't listen to rap will believe.
Of course.
I just don't understand the rallying point behind this take. Like,
because they're trying to justify defunding USAID.
Because Doge was a failure by every metric possible.
Okay, but here's the funniest part to me also. When you think of, there was like 3 big ones that they defunded. Now, I can't think of the third one off the top of my head, but there was USAID. Do you remember what the other huge one was?
Mm-mm.
The Department of Education. So if you're trying to say that these things are correlated, you get rid of USAID, all of a sudden hip hop goes away. Okay, but you also got rid of the Department of Education. And hip hop went away too. So it's like, what is your point? You're just saying things.
Yeah.
hoping they stick.
And they usually do stick because when you're stupid and you're talking to other stupid people, stupidity wins.
always wins.
Stupidity always
I
wins.
just saw they just it was something else that just got unfunded. Okay, but nah, this is insane. I think there are other reasons why. The article pointed out a couple about the changing in streaming and how that stuff is calculated. YouTube
that
not
part
contributing
too.
stuff. Yeah,
I wrote that down. Do you have it in front of you?
it says
That was interesting. Actually,
Yeah, that they weight paid subscriptions
Yes.
over non-paid subscriptions.
That's it. Yes. That was a rule change. The outlet decided to weigh paid subscription streams more heavily than ad-supported ones. So that was how Kendrick was kicked off of the Billboard. Because
How does that make sense?
it doesn't.
A stream is a stream.
You would
Should
think.
be, you thought.
You would think. But they're just pushing more people to buy them? But that doesn't make any sense to me either.
No.
Because you're losing out on ad money. So think about it. Like, who is more likely to pay for a streaming service? Somebody older. Somebody with money, someone with
Yep.
access.
Yep.
A younger
Disposable
person
income.
is not going to, disposable income. A younger person is not going to do that. Who are the people listening to rap? Young people. So, of course, when you remove young people's influence, hip hop's numbers go away. And who listens to fucking country music? Old people.
Yeah.
Old
Yeah.
white people.
Have you heard the single? Have you heard Ella's song?
I meant to look it up before I came up here, and I forgot because I was wondering how she even played into this because I don't know what her politics are. So I was wondering if she is even taking. But the song was called something like "I Love Texas" or some shit like that. So that already lost me because why would you love Texas?
Yeah, I am kind of curious to hear the song now because I haven't even heard this. I haven't even seen people even talking about this song, but I'm not in those streets.
Yeah. And correction, I mean like if you're like a normal.
She was in Texas.
There's certain parts of Texas that I'm sure are cool, but she doesn't seem like she hangs out in those parts.
But that is it. Like she is being like, if she is a liberal, whatever, or independent, she is being used to make a point.
She's probably conservative. I mean, how many? I don't know. If I was gonna guess, I would guess she's probably conservative. But we're also acting like fucking country music doesn't have stupid ass. Like, why are we acting like they're all of a sudden the epitome of enlightenment and intelligent thought? Like country music, and I love country music. Grew up on Hank Williams and Junior, unfortunately. Love Waylon Jennings. Love Merle Haggard. But come on, man. These guys weren't like writing incredibly thought-provoking lyrics. They're writing about being sad because their girl left them.
Mm-hmm. And drinking beer.
And drinking beer.
Yeah.
You know?
And you have the increase in black artists in country music now.
Going to
we
country,
have the ties of black people have with country, and you're promoting this to white people.
Of course.
Because it's, associated with white people. But, yeah.
There's been this strange shift to country music, I feel like, from the masses. I know a lot of people already listen to it, but just I wasn't used to, like, Neo put out a country album over the weekend.
I think this is just the Beyonce effect.
That's
honestly.
what it is, you think?
That's what I think it is. I don't think I don't know Neo. I mean, I would be more interested in seeing how the hell he finds a cowboy hat to fit on his big ass head.
That's funny.
But He probably got one of them big ass joints you get from the fair.
Sombrero. He got a sombrero.
But no, I think it's just the Beyonce effect. I think Beyonce made country music cool for a lot of folks that didn't give a fuck about it before.
I do agree with that. Yeah, we're definitely seeing that now. And shit, R&B wasn't working for him. So why not give it a shot?
Right. What do you have to lose?
Yep.
And then if it doesn't work, you can claim racism.
Yeah. They hated him because I was black.
So,
But yeah, man, like, Ache You Break Your Heart was an intelligent song. Like, come on, dude. The Thunder Rolls. Like, what is the conversation that y'all are trying to say here? You're really trying to act like country music is this thought-provoking genre. It's not. It's just a very emotional genre. That's why I love it. It's all songs about being sad. Great. It ain't no songs about going to college and getting degrees and creating fucking thermodynamic shit. It's nothing like that. So come on, dude.
yeah.
Come on, Joe fucking Rogan.
This
this
part,
her?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Got a little bounce to it.
Spike bobbing his head.
No, I'm not.
That's a Spike.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. The second she started singing, she sounds racist. She got that racist key. Man.
So yeah. So that's the number one song?
This is, I mean, again, as someone that likes country music, this is.
That's the hook.
Okay.
They from Texas, you can tell by the way.
She steps around the room.
Oh, yeah.
I like that part. It's a little catchy.
Yeah, the hook is catchy.
Yeah.
They're probably the country top 40 radio.
Oh, she
They
broke
probably
that
come
down.
on,
I
yeah.
don't fuck with no nigger.
But that, but yeah, that's the number one song, man, in the world right now. Choosing Texas. Well, in America.
This seems, I don't know. I don't want to, never mind.
But yeah,
That song doesn't seem that strong to me.
no,
Like,
it
when
doesn't.
a country music song is like a big hit, like, usually I can be like, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
That one, it's okay.
You see what it looked like on wow.
You can tell he's from Texas.
Yeah, there was something missing. It's like a very bland song. Like, where's
Soul.
the thing that?
Soul is missing. And I don't mean black soul. I just mean like a soul.
Okay.
That song sounded very soulless. to me.
Yeah, it sounds very generic and bland.
Yes.
There's like, give me something. Even the hook was catchy, but it wasn't like super catchy.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know.
You can sometimes tell when a song is undeniable.
Yes.
Even if you don't fuck with it. You
Yep.
can be like, okay, I see it. I'm not going to listen to it, but I get it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Like
Well-
Cardi B song.
Which one? WAP?
No, I mean not Cardi B.
Spend It?
Young Miami. Spend That.
I don't know that song.
You heard it?
I doubt it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me play
You
it.
said
play-
spin it or spin that?
Play that as
Spin
we get
That.
ready to close out, Spike.
Spin that.
Spin That.
What is that about?
Spin that
Like
shit.
everybody.
What are we spinning?
that shit?
What's the shit we spinning though?
Spin that shit.
Oh, see, you don't even know what to say.
You gonna play it?
I'm about to
Yeah,
get on
I'm
my
gonna
Joe
play it.
Rogan because you don't even know what he's talking about.
Please don't.
Play it.
I heard that song too many times. Please.
Because it's a hit. It's the hottest song out right now.
It's like you're not gonna go listen to it, but you can understand that it's a bop.
Not so far.
Oh,
You got to get to the hook, Spike.
What?
Because
Yeah.
that does
Oh, that's not the
sound
hook?
good.
Nah.
That's not good.
Oh, this is a song that NDIRE was mad about?
Yeah.
Or not mad, but you know.
Now it's getting kind of catchy.
Let go, you're bad. Spin that shit. I don't know why it's playing this verse.
Mike's face is
That's the part that people
Dang,
do.
your phone fucking committed suicide.
You
Listen to that
seen it?
bullshit.
You seen it as the whole screen went
Your
off?
whole phone went black.
All right, well, that's
His phone was
fine.
like, look, I've had enough of this bullshit. Belly gang, I can take it. This, not happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a stupid conspiracy.
All right. Well, we'll leave it there, man. We'll catch you guys next week. Make sure you guys check out the Frames Per Second review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. and we're going to spin it on out
Spin
of
out of here.
here. Next time, peace.
I still can't believe we didn't talk about Fauci. That's crazy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
I just pointed out that it wasn't in the notes.
Oh.
I figured y'all didn't want to talk about it because it wasn't in the notes.
No, I saw it, and I wanted to kind of look more into what they were kind of, because we're still recording audio.
It won't even cut up.
What they were really like. So were they mad that he did that 111 times?
Yes, because MAGA wants they want their biases confirmed that
Flex.
COVID-19 is fake. So they're saying, well, since he kept saying, I plead the fifth, that means he must be lying about COVID-19. And look, do I think that there were plenty of lies floating around about COVID-19? Absolutely. Do I think there was some fucking plot for the New World Order? No. Do I think COVID-19 was real? Absolutely. If someone got it twice, yes. I've had plenty of colds. Colds didn't put me on my ass like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I just saw a bunch of headlines. I wanted to see some of the questions that they were asking him that he was pleading the fifth on. I also was like, is he doing this? I was like, okay, why is he pleading the fifth so many times? Is he trying to cover something up? Is this a middle finger to them for even trying to question and investigate him?
That's kind of what I thought. That he was
Yeah.
like, the fact that y'all even brought me in here, fuck y'all. I'm going to plead the fifth to everything.
Hearing the one about the tie kind of, I didn't know that was a real question.
I didn't either. I didn't see that one.
So now it definitely seems like that was it. It was just like, y'all get out of here. And then I think they said they're going to open up a different type of investigation.
Of course,
to
because
him.
they can't admit defeat.
Yeah.
There's something here. Fauci was controlling the entire government, and he made up a fake disease to make everybody stay inside.
Mike, here's the thing that just popped in my head.
Uh-oh. I love hot dogs.
Don't they have access to all that stuff?
Who?
Trump and his administration.
Maybe, maybe not.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
All that stuff is documented. All the studies and stuff is documented.
The Fauci stuff?
They should have access to all the files and transcripts and all of the evidence. And it happened when Trump was in office anyway.
Yeah.
That's why he lost. So everything, the things that Fauci was discussing, they should already have the records.
You would think.
Why do you have to talk to him when it's all written in black and white somewhere? Classified and declassified documents.
From them news stories, the news programs that I listened to on the week, they said it was because they're trying to catch him in contempt. And
So perjury and contempt?
that's the reason why he pleading the fifth like he is, because he know that they're trying to catch him in contempt. So some about the line of questioning, the line of questions that they're asking him and what they're trying to get him to say. And I'm not explaining it well either.
No, I get what you're saying.
Some
they
about
tried to do
the
same
line
thing.
that they're trying to walk him down is a contempt of court thing. So the advice of his attorneys were just plead the fifth on everything.
Because they were trying to do the same thing to Comey.
Yes.
Comey
So that's what they
and
compared it to.
Jack Smith, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what they compared it to.
Yeah.
Somebody else that Trump didn't like, they were trying to do the same thing to them. And they were saying how they even got to the tie thing once they realized he wasn't asking questions. That's why they asked about the tie.
To see what he would say.
Yeah, how much.
That makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
That is probably, that makes sense. Because again, I'm like, why are y'all asking them questions to stuff you already have?
Right.
So yeah, you're trying to trip him up. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Fauci's not stupid.
Yeah, not at all.
That makes sense. Yeah, because I was reading about with Jack Smith, like he answered truthfully to the question. They just asked him the wrong question, or then asked him a follow-up
That he
question to get to the stuff that he actually did.
Exactly, that they wanted.
Right. So they kind of fucked that up.
Yep.